ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Higher Conversation. Cracking everybody. I'm Kingfosho.
What up, everyone? I'm Mr. J. Dons.
I'm Youngvic.
We have some special guests here today.
I'm lit for show. I just took fucking 500 fucking milligram fucking edibles.
You lit.
I'm kind of lit. We're here to spend our time for your amusement, enjoyment, laugh, fucking haterade, whatever you trying to bring to the table.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah. This is the Higher Conversation.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Rolling on a late night, baby, where you find me? Baby got a cake right thick, probably 5'3", packs in the state like I'ma move it on me. No, I don't play like, probably got it on me. I be rolling cash, smoking hash, steady grammed up. I be going ape, nigga snail, tell him stand up. Your homie need a bail, bet he couldn't put a band up. Stand out, I lost in my section, I'ma stand out.
Yo, what's cracking? It's the Higher Conversation. We haven't been on for a minute, but as you can see, we're in a new studio. So this is ounce 4, gram number 1. I'm Kingfosho.
This is Alvarez.
We have our special guest.
Sheesh, Eldahrado, what's up?
What's cracking?
You know I'm back, Youngvic. Let's go.
Yeah. Shit, man. So, how you like being a host over here, huh?
We back. You know? Hey, I came from I was about to say BTS. You know, to the hot seat,
to the main stage. Okay.
Yeah, so bear with her. We're learning.
Yeah, you know, I gotta upgrade my program a little bit.
First time transition. It's fine.
Eldahrado, man.
Sheesh, what's up with you?
Hey, thank you for coming out,
About
bro.
to get up on here,
Much
boy.
love.
We finally got to get you on here. It's been like, how long has this been?
Fucking, I don't know.
3,
months in the
4
making,
years, bro.
yeah.
It's been like, bro.
It's been a minute, dog.
Bro.
Yes.
It's been a minute since we've actually talked about it. I think he's been like trying to get with us since we were over at Alex's.
It's like way back, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, we're
yeah,
finally
it's a
here, dog. We
minute.
pieced this shit up.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
everything
we
happens
did.
for a reason. We're here, so boom.
Shit. Well,
Made it work.
let's get knowing you. So how'd you pick your name Eldahrado? How did that come about?
Sheesh. My name Eldahrado. It derives from the ancient city, you know, Eldahrado and shit like that. So actually, when I was in high school, I was going through like neurological disorder type problems. So I was like going through like bedridden type shit. So I used to like meditate and shit like that and figure out how to like heal myself and shit. So I'd be like, yo, how the fuck do I go through this shit? Like a lot of people ain't going through this type of shit. So anyway, so I ended up going to acupuncture one day because I stopped by this place and I was like, yo, I should stop by this random acupuncture spot, right? And I ended up reading about, while I'm sick, reading about Eldahrado, the lost ancient city. So for me, that was more like of a metaphorical term about the gold inside of me. Like that's what I had to find when I'm going through deep shit. You feel me? Like some dark shit. I had to find that inside of me rather than people looking for that more in the physical. So that was kind of where I derived my name when I was going through shit. You feel me? And shit like that. So yeah. So
dang. So you were bedridden.
Yeah, I was going through some crazy shit and
some
like
stuff, but everything's good with you
Yeah.
now. So I see you driving.
Yeah,
my boy that has seizures. I know that they don't allow that fool to drive. So like,
Bro,
you're over here.
Nah, for
You're
sure.
over here. Yeah, that's good that you
It's
overcame that,
progress.
man. Hey,
Yeah, no,
good
thanks
shit.
to
That
God and
just
shit.
shows
For me,
how-
like,
all
no,
glory
for
to God
sure.
for sure.
Yeah,
That
no, for
just
sure.
shows how like how I tell everybody at the time, like your body's it's superhuman.
Nah,
People don't
1000%,
understand.
bro.
Just like you cut yourself, that shit heals, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Don't say
People
the
don't understand, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I remember
Power of the
doctors
mind.
being like, "Yo, like we can't help. There's MRIs, blah 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 blah." And you would never know, bro. Like you say, the body heals. There's so many different ways.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, natural healing and just different type of alternative methods for medicine in that sense. You know what I'm saying? People should look into and be open to in that sense. And I feel like a lot of people are stuck on Western medicine and shit like that, and people aren't open
That only
to those
takes away
ideas.
the problem.
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't take away the whole thing of causing the problem.
People just want the check, so they're gonna prolong your illness instead of heal you. Yeah.
So what advice do you have to give to people that do meditate? Because I like to meditate. I like to ground. Me and my roommate just went and hit freaking. We went to the beach and grounded out on the beach and stuff. And
No, I think that's important.
chill. What do you think? Like, that you give advice to people that are trying to meditate or learn how to meditate, how to use more power of the mind?
I think there's so much talk about meditation. I think people are just so confused on how do I meditate? Am I meditating right? Meditate, like it's just sitting, clear your mind, take some breaths. You know what I'm saying? Just really find a spot, ground your feet. Like I believe in grounding. You know, take your fucking shoes off, your socks, dog, sit in some grass for a cool second. You know what I'm saying?
Hug a tree,
and just
Fall off your bike.
chop
tree
it up.
huggers.
You know what I'm saying?
We're making fun of tree huggers,
Hey, you know
but
what?
tree hugging is really dope.
Hey, I'm out myself right now. I'm out myself right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I get judged a lot because I run barefoot. Like I don't give a fuck. Like if I'm going to the mailbox, if I'm running to the mailbox and I can't find no shoes, I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. Just know, I'm gone.
Just dipping and shit. Yeah.
Nah, but I mean,
just grounding and shit. Yeah, no, 1000%. Yeah.
Hey, just know if we have an apocalypse, bro, like I'm good without shoes.
Yo, shit, blistering
walking on lava and shit.
Calloused up.
I'm gonna make it a lot further than you two. Just know that.
The Dave Chappelle,
Where my socks at?
the Dave Chappelle skit when he's walking on the fucking lava and he's like eating or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, but like grounding's it's a good thing. I try to get my son to like go outside too. You know, I put him in the grass and like he's 5 now, but I'll let him run around without like shoes and stuff right there in the grass. And you know, it's good. It's good to connect with the earth. And you know, you touch a good point on like saying that a lot of people don't think they meditate correctly. Yeah. When like honestly, like I had the same issue, and like I feel like meditating is more so just letting like the brain flow. Like, you know, just let go and just let it flow. Like like not that long ago, you know, like I was just going through like, you know, some like just like, you know, like own personal issues and stuff like that. And I kind of like found myself in the gym and stuff like that, you know. And at first I kind of had that same issue. Like I was doing yoga, you know, and stuff like that. And at first I was just like, bro, like I don't know how to do this. Like, I don't know how to, like, you know, like, I don't know how to meditate. Like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. Like, I don't feel what they say I'm going to feel.
You're overthinking this shit. Like, am I fucking it up? Like, you know, type shit. It's not working at you.
Yeah, you know, like, I'm like, I was just relaxing. Like, I'm like, you know, like, I'm over.
It's stressing me out.
Like, it's stressing me out a lot more. For real. But, like, you know, it is just letting go and just, like, letting it flow. And, you know, just letting those emotions go when you do stuff like that. And it's not even just emotions. It's just, like, whatever you have going on in life. You know?
No, 1,000%. And I believe everything you're saying, like I said. And I think that's very important for everybody and people in general. I feel a lot of people are just so on their phones and people are just so stuck in the loop. It's cool to just disconnect. And a lot of people are sick and don't realize it's because you on your phone because radiation.
Getting that small dopamine.
Mom was right. It is that damn phone.
You know, talking about type shit. Like, it's good to disconnect for a little bit. Whether 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, that shit helps. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I've learned to do that a lot. For sure. But we're always constantly, bro. It's like you can't not be on phone. But it's like it's good when we're like him and I we're talking every day. But if we don't answer something, it's like, oh, I was just away from the phone. I'm not even trying to be by the phone.
Or do not disturb.
Yeah, not even
hop on that real quick.
You're like, I respect it. I fuck with it. You're like, cool, dog.
You disconnect. We're like, I'll call. It's a day that we need something though. We're like calling 5-6 times. Like,
if was not answering.
He's not answering.
You're like, fuck. He must be grounding really hard right now.
So are you from? He was on it, dog. Right.
I couldn't find my fucking socks.
Right? Tough right now, bro. Like, it's crazy.
No, I think that's definitely good because then like you got to teach them as kids because it's like, you know, they have to be able to like learn how to use their like, you know, their fucking feet are really strong. Like they'll get like. You can walk on fucking heat if you were walking all the way from when you were a kid, probably.
Yeah. No,
my kids are out here walking.
If you're training them, his kids barefoot.
Dude,
all the time,
my kids are barefoot every day. You got the nicest shoes, and people don't even wear shoes.
Better balance. I know, little homie fucking inspired.
Yeah, and it's crazy because you know I came from a house where it's like, you know, like my dad didn't even like us walking around the house with like no shoes on, like, you know, like house shoes on, and I was just kind of like I never really cared to put them on. I was just like I'm at my house, like I'm chilling, like what do I need shoes on for? But and it does, you know, I played soccer my whole life, so it definitely like helps out. Yeah. So yeah, that's true. But I mean, I'd hate to go backwards, but I know that you said that you were like bedridden and stuff that. So I mean, how old are you now?
Right now I'm 28. You know, I was going through that by the time I was 16, 17. So I was like,
dang, that's a rough age.
That was like high school. They were like, yo, you might have MS type shit. Like we can't help that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was against going to acupuncture for a long time. And actually, my mom was like, yo, there's an acupuncture spot. And not to be weird, I was like, if I'm going to go to acupuncture, I want to go to like an authentic person, like a real...
You're not trying to go somewhere and get a check.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go to a real Oriental person. I want to go to somebody who's legit with this shit. So I ended up meeting the guy. His name's Dr. Tagu, still in Victorville, actually. Bro's like 80 years old, bro. Still doing it. And this guy, I shit you not, bro, like electrocuted me with his hands, like on some like Avatar type shit. Like crazy shit I've seen in my life. Like hands, people say that like, oh, I've seen people with powers. Nah, bro. Until I seen this shit, like he was like, no cameras, turn the phones off. This is some different shit. I'm from China, like boom, boom, boom. And and that dude
told you that?
Yeah.
Give me his number tonight.
No, you can find him. And so, and this was something serious for me because I was like, yo, I can't help. Doctors ain't healing. Yeah, and immediately he was like, yo, this is why like the energy in your meridian grids are fucked up. Your shit's pointing like this, and we help you like. And I remember going to that shit consistently and low key.
Did you believe it when he told you that? Or like you were kind of like
I was a little skeptical because I'm like that.
Yeah, you're young too. Yeah, you're just kind of. But you're open minded too. You're like, okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like normally people in high school ain't going through this type shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? So then I was like, let me try this shit. So I ended up doing that shit. Yeah. So I did that shit. Low key insurance paid for that shit. I'm like, okay, fire. It was like Medi-Cal or some shit. I'm like, okay, they paying for this shit, doggy. Okay,
they don't hurt to try. Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So did that shit and you know started going. That shit started helping. You know, I pray every day too, obviously and shit like that. And eventually that shit went away, dog.
Really?
And so so I credit that, and that was something really deep.
That's self healing. That self healing just shows how powerful the mind and the body is.
And that shit was deep, bro.
Yeah, 16-year-olds is crazy, dude.
Yeah, at that age too, because you're wanting to be in high school, you're wanting to be all with the homies.
Yeah,
and
no,
stuff
for
like
sure.
That,
Yeah.
So like you were fine up until 16, and then that shit happened.
Yeah, that
so
shit just happened like out of nowhere type shit. You feel me? Like started getting sick
or anything like
nah,
that.
I just started getting sick and be like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Like, you feel me? Just random shit. That's how life happens, bro. Like, you don't know how illness works. People just get sick out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh shit, what we gonna do?
Yeah, so
but you healed though.
Yeah. Your mom's like, you need a link there or something.
Yeah, no, that's like. No, and it just takes like believing, you know, like certain stuff like that. Some people are, like you said, are against it, but I'm like a huge believer in stuff like that. If you're already sick and like, you know, there's nothing there's no, like if you feel like you're just hopeless, like there doesn't hurt to try nothing.
Yeah,
like, you know?
go into some other shit.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. So
you're either going to give up or you're going to try.
1,000%,
That's what it's going
yeah.
to be at the end of the day.
So at 16, I'm pretty sure that was like a really hard thing like to try to navigate through.
No,
I know you said
definitely,
that you read through like all like through the Dahrado stuff and
Yeah.
you know like was there like did you have another outlet to like try to like get through it? Because I know bedridden is like you're not going nowhere, like you know.
Yeah, not
for
to
a
cut
long
your
time.
wisdom, but for me it was music. That's how I really got into diving more into my music and shit. You feel me? So like, I really just started using that as an outlet, going through pain. Like, okay, anytime I'm in pain or I'm in the hospital going through some shit, let me just write some shit. Let me just write some bars.
Expressing that
Bro,
shit
I got like fucking pages just full of random shit I write. Some of shit's whack, but I'm like, hey, that's how I got through
or
it.
you could put that shit in there later. You know
what I'm saying? And so like, I just have a lot of shit just like piled up. Just
so you're a pen. So you write with the pen and paper. You don't do your phone.
I do both. I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm gonna keep it a band, bro. I got. I'm one of those.
Whatever's more convenient.
Yeah, whatever's gonna get it cracking.
Bro, if there's like a piece of notebook, I'll write that shit. If there's like a fucking, if you got a receipt next to it, nigga, I'll write on the receipt.
Tiny as shit.
I'll be like, where's that receipt at? Like, I have some bars on that bitch. Like,
hold on.
You better not throw that shit away.
Right.
I was like, hold on, there's a hook on there. I was like, hold up.
I
need that.
That's when you
For
started.
real, I'm not lying. I'm like, bro, where's my
That's
shit?
when you got started into music. Was around that time.
Yeah, well, I was already a little bit into music, but that was really my driving force. Where that was really like my shit. That was like, yo, this is what's helping me. And then I was like, yo, I kind of really just into it. Started doing music more for me, and that's when it kind of navigated to more just like. My music's more like a diary about my life. You know, I'm not out here to paint no fucking portrait about no certain shit. It's about my life. If you connect with it, you connect with it. At the end of the day, I'm just talking about myself. You know what I'm saying? If you relate with it, I fuck with that. If you don't, you know, somebody else will.
So, exactly.
I'm not out here trying to make you a believer into my shit. I'm not here like, buy this shit, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're just out here doing
Believe
it, but it's
like,
gotten you this far.
Type shit.
You know,
Link in the bio.
You know what I'm saying? Like, please read the story. Like,
send me $1 for a Michelob. So I can keep writing for you guys.
Like, please.
Have you? Okay. So where were you born? Or you were born out here in IE? Or
no, it's keep it 1,000. That's why I like that talk about trajectory. I was actually born in West Covina actually, but hospital. But I grew up out my whole life in IE actually. You know, my mom's from La Puente actually, but so I actually grew up all in IE. I fucking went to school at Parkview Elementary, went to fucking Cobalt, went to Silverado. So my whole life grew up in Victorville, pretty much. Yeah. So
and then you moved down to the murder.
Yeah, I moved down to Moreno Valley. But that's something I think is very important to tell people is trajectory, because a lot of times people will be like, "Yo, I was born here and died here," and it's not wrong. You can't really
wrong with that. It ain't gonna take nothing away.
That's what I'm saying. No, and that's something I think people don't have a conversation about enough. It's like you can't control where your mom and parents, where you what hospital you stopped at. But that's something I like to, you know, be like, hey, hold the baby until you get back to the IE. Like the story's gonna be littered. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but so that's something I like to tell people off top. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was born in West Covina.
But you still got family ties in LA, which everybody in the
type shit. Yeah,
got family out in LA.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. Yeah,
County. Everybody's, you know, we all migrated.
That's where I came from, and then we came down here when I was 8 years old because that shit was crazy out there. Yeah,
met me.
Yeah, I did too. I came from LA, so I kind of have the same battle.
Born in the 8s, him in California.
Got you. Yeah.
Real age.
No, he's out here.
Real ghetto baby.
Type shit. Nah, but I fuck with that. But that's just something. Yeah, I like to always be transparent with like the audience and everything. Like I said, bro, I'm always transparent with everybody. You can't be like, yo, I exposed.
My boy pulled up by himself.
Like my thing is like, you can't be like, oh, I saw this nigga in the yearbook and fucking so and so. He didn't say he was out here. Like, nah, if I told you from the like, you know,
from the
I grew up from the Ville, you know, type shit. So that's just one thing. Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah.
So have you feel like being out here in the Inland Empire kind of created your music flow, or like the things you've seen out here in the IE? I'm sure you got some stories to tell from Victorville.
No, 1,000%, bro. Like I think for everybody, every experience that you guys go through curates your life. You know what I'm saying? Like whether that's positive or negative. Like growing up in Victorville positive at all.
Wasn't the most.
You know what I'm saying, dog? Living in Victorville, we moved like 5 times, dog. My parents always lost the crib, lost the apartment. We moved like 5 times. That's what I'm saying, dog. I'd be like, hey, we been here for 3 months. Fuck, we got to move me home. I remember just being like changing schools all the time. Not even wanting to make friends because I'm like, I might not even be here next month, dog.
3 weeks, I'm
like, fool, I might be at the next school, dog, type shit. And they'll be like, oh, okay.
I'll keep it moving.
Yeah, like nomadic type shit. They're like, what's up with this fool?
I know.
Where do you end up
going?
Weird ass.
But that's how you get to know every school, huh? That's how you get to know everybody, though. That's how you get to know everybody because you go to the multiple schools and you're just like, oh, I know that dude. I know that dude.
1,000%. And I think that was
already knew.
Yeah, no, I think that was a positive thing. Yeah, to help me connect and shit. And I think that actually helped me connect with a lot of people and shit like that, moving around and shit like that.
Nice. Did you play any sports or anything growing up?
Yeah, I actually play football and shit like that in high school. Nice. And Silverado and shit.
And then all that shit had happened. Damn. So
that's just fucking random as fuck, huh?
Did it like hit you like one day, or was it just like you were getting sick and then went to the doctors and then they were giving you more like reasons of negative, like kind of like, you know, when they you have cancer, you might not even have cancer. It's like, let me go get another fucking look
like
at
it started being like, okay, like my body's hurting, okay, I'm feeling less sick, okay, I can't really move my legs, okay, I can't really do it. It started like progressing. And it's like, okay, I need to start going to the doctors. Okay, the doctor's like, okay, it's a neurological order, okay, let's do this. Okay, you know, just start going testing, and I'm not used to this shit, dog. Like I'm like, the fuck. And then that opened my mind to realizing, damn, there's a problem in the health field too. Not knowing there's all types of people. Because then you realize, oh shit, now you're put on a waiting list. And it's like, oh shit, now you're on a waiting list to somebody that has cancer. And I'm like, damn, this nigga low-key needed more than me.
More than you.
Like, can he skip the line? I know I'm hurt, but shit, he kind of needed. And it's like, now you start running into other shit. And at a young age, you're like, damn, shit is fucked up. Like,
and the whole the world's fucked up.
Yeah, and you're like, oh shit. Like,
your story might have been cool, but then this story's like, damn.
I'm over here at school thinking about other shit. I'm like, damn, y'all don't regret it. Like,
that's good though. It shows that you got heart though. Like, you got character. It's not like you're a stubborn, selfish person. I know some people would be, oh hell no. That's just my, you know. Yeah. It's just if you just got a good soul to, you know.
Yeah.
I think you got blessed with the second chance, and also your mindset's just super strong.
No, 1,000%. I thank God every day for that.
Yeah, you got the willpower to do it, whether you can or you can't. Like we don't say can't because can't. You're like you're just as right as when you say you can. You know what I mean? You're either gonna do it or you're not. You're gonna tell yourself
that's
you can't
real
do
shit
it at first, and you're not gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
So that's
so what you got out of bedridden, and then you started like going into like studio and like actually, or were you already recording before?
I already been. This is crazy, bro. Is I had an iPad, and while I was like bedridden and shit, I started recording on GarageBand and shit like that little app. And I didn't know that.
Old school ass. Because you're 20. You're 28. You're 2 years younger than Vic. So where were you born? What year were you born?
I was born in 96.
96. Okay.
Yeah. So I was trying to fuck around on GarageBand, just like fucking with this shit, not knowing how to record. I ain't got no homies, engineers, none of that shit, dog. I'm over here just like fucking. This sounds fire.
Gotta learn yourself.
I'm just mixing shit, and I go to start putting shit on Spotify, like not knowing this shit's not mixing. You can still find this shit on Spotify.
No
like,
shit, for
these
real?
tracks from like 2018.
I was looking up some
shit.
tracks. I was looking up some tracks on the way over here on through Spotify. And there was one that was only like. Did you do the Paint the City Red, or that wasn't your album?
Oh yeah, I did that. Yeah,
you did that too. Okay, because we only seen one track on that
project. Yeah,
that freaking platform. I don't know. We couldn't find any other songs, so she was like going through. But we had already gotten here by the time we got there. But I was listening to your new album that you just dropped.
Yeah.
Too. But I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. Go ahead, bro.
No. I was gonna say you've been going to the studio ever since before that happened.
Yeah,
on GarageBand.
Fucking on GarageBand.
I was fucking around on GarageBand, bro. Just like learning how to record. Really, just like okay, let me hit record. Let me just. Turn this shit up. Let me hit the dial on this fucking like with the presets. Then I had like a little preset. Yeah, then I had like a little preset. I'm like, okay, cool. This sounds a little fire. Every day, I'm gonna go with this. And then I remember getting like United Masters or like whatever old one I had or whatever, and just started uploading shit, not knowing even how to do it. I'm like, I think it's going online. I go like the next week. I'm like, shit, that shit's on Apple. Fuck yeah. I think I'm up. I'll be like,
you think you on?
I'll be like, I told my brother, I'm like, that shit's on Apple. He's like, it's on Apple. I'm like, it's up, dog. Like it's on Apple.
Damn, the bass is too loud.
He was like, that shit's on garbage. I'm like, but it's on Apple. Like
plays in the car. Plays in the
all scratches in the back. Like not mixed at all,
that's
bro.
Cool. Hey, this shit tight.
Hey, dude, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm like, but it's on Apple. I was like this shit's
if it's on Apple, it's the fucking shit.
It's on Apple. It's on Spotify.
You hear the nurse?
I'm like, you hear all the hear everything in the back. Hear the phone's going off. I'm like, you hear the beep. I'm like, bro, this is bad.
Nah, you know, like that's dope though, bro. Like
blue.
This is bad. I'm like, but no, that shit was cool though. Bro, I was fucking with that shit. But
Ripping
What were
beats
you
off
on, like
YouTube.
an
or
iPad?
Yeah,
Or
I was
computer?
on my iPad. On my little iPad and shit, dog. Yeah.
ripping videos off YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Probably ripping beats off YouTube.
Ripping the beats
Sorry
off
to all the
YouTube.
producers and shit. Y'all don't know what the fuck. I was
Yeah,
just
we finna
uploading
pay
shit,
you
dog.
If we get up, hey, if I make it, I'm gonna find you.
If you find some shit, you're gonna get
Yeah,
some
you
bread
gonna hit me
eventually.
later.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was
later,
just
later.
uploading shit in the madness.
Nice.
Like I was like,
You're welcome.
Throw it up. Like
So how'd your music? You ever want to quit? Or you ever just put it down and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get a job? Like, pull the, in 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, he's just like, you know what, after I spent a couple hours rapping, I had to get back outside.
Nah, I feel, and this is a deep combo, bro. There's nothing wrong with going back to get a job. You know what I'm saying,
no.
bro? Like, and I think a lot of people be like, yo, I'm stuck. Like, and people find themselves in situations where they're like, yo, I'm just rapping and I'd rather be broke and that's it. And it's like, nigga, go get some bread and rap.
And then
like,
rap.
you got enough time.
Do both. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially if you're young.
You don't have to choose.
Don't get it twisted. If I'm
you're
down
like
on bread, I'm gonna pick up
59
some
and
work
you're
too
still
and do
broke
shit.
and
Like,
you-
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm not ashamed of that either.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And a lot of times.
Go ahead.
No, I feel like a lot of times people are into that where it's like, nah, we all just rappers, dog. We gotta just pull up the studio. It is what it is.
Not all
like,
y'all can be rappers,
fool,
bro.
you better
And
go pick
I
up some
think
shifts. Like you gotta go handle some shit. Get some OT in, and then
Right.
Who's
hit
paying for the
studio.
recording time?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with investing in yourself and putting in those hours, bro. I feel like a lot of
and
people skip that. Like,
I think a lot of people kind of mix that up, like a lot of people think that like I'm either a rapper or I'm like I can't be both. Like I can't have a job and be a rapper because they're gonna be like, oh, look, this fool works at Home Depot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and like
slanging tape
type
Yeah,
shit, you know
like,
what I'm saying?
I think
that's even better for the story.
Like, stream my shit now. While
and
I'm
I feel like a lot of people like forget that like you need money to like you need money to
reinvest in
rap.
yourself,
You need money to hit the studio. Like, I mean, unless you have homies who do that, like
Let
I mean,
alone
you-
survive.
Yeah, you need the money. Like,
100%, yeah.
But I'm saying like just like honing in on what they're talking about. I'm a rapper. Like like even just to survive as a rapper, like you still need money. Like how do you do it? Like I don't know. But a lot of you'd be surprised. A lot of people are out here just like faking it till they make it.
Yeah, you got 20 people in an Airbnb stuffed over here on their IGs. It's like, nigga, like you should go and just lock in, get a video, and just put in some work, pay for some ads.
You should have
do
had
shit
like
the right
5
way.
videos
Like,
done at that Airbnb.
you know what I'm saying?
6
Like
videos done in different rooms, doing all that. You the type to go into. I mean, obviously you got the hookups now, and you're more successful.
Yeah.
And I've definitely seen your numbers. Your numbers are definitely good. I feel like they're still organic, putting them behind marketing, bro. Do you have like a home studio, or do you go to like a certain studio that you go and record to? Or
usually I record myself most of the time. Like I be on my MacBook. I engineer a lot of my own shit. Like most of the project I
so you've
did
learned
myself.
from everything.
Yeah.
From day one, you just learned.
Just
to
been
do
fucking with it, you know
That's
what I'm
how
saying?
we're doing. Like so I hit play.
And I think that's cool. I think a lot of what I found is a lot of because I also recorded the watch too, like in LA and shit. Fuck with a couple other engineers. Shout out the homie CG, the homie Steezy, a couple other people. But I notice music is subjective at the end of the day. You can record some shit in the studio, and some fans might still like the shit that might be unmixed. Some people like that sound. Some people like that little nostalgic feel of like that raw shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit overly produced, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I dive into that. I like to just record my shit. You know, I'm like, people fuck with it like that, and I like my shit like that.
Just drop a quick one on fucking Spotify real quick, or like SoundCloud it and fuck it.
And a lot of the shit that I found, like my most streamed tracks, would be the shit that I made in like 10, 15 minutes. And it's not the music. And it's not the music's a rush, but it's just like it just happened organically. Like I said, like shit just happened, and it's not like
it was the right time to do it.
Yeah,
and you just listen to yourself. I'm not waiting because there's sometimes like I'm sure you'll be like hitting a tune, and then the next day you're not feeling that song anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like this day you're like, shit, if I record this right now,
I got it right now.
Like, I got it right now.
No, you got exactly. Yeah, you got the feeling at that moment. You're like, it's
the
hit.
next day though, if you hit the next day and you listen to it, you're like, that shit's so whack.
You're like, oh, the vibe is off. Yeah, I already feel you on that. You're like, I gotta run it back or something. Yeah. No, that's deep though, for real.
Shit, shout out, OG Juice. Supplied some of the juices for the episode today. The skinny juice, yeah, I've been on it for about 15 days.
He's gonna pass out.
That's right.
But it keeps you going. So tap in with my boy Will. Shout out Will and OG Juice. We definitely gonna.
What flavor did it have? That shit was fire.
This one's mystery flavor.
I had another one. Remember in the truck?
Beats. Yeah, he had the Pineapple Express, and there's like a orange
all
one
flavors?
right there. Yeah, he got a shit ton of flavors, but these are all good too. And you know that when they're damn near only a couple weeks out from when he makes them to freaking expiration date, you know that's raw, authentic ass foods. It's not it ain't no preservative.
Yeah.
There's no preservatives in it. So shout out
start
to
seeing the
juice.
pop up. He's like, hold up. He said,
But hold on. Let me get it.
Get that clean juice.
Let me check this shit before it get bad. Like, hold up.
I was gonna burp. I wasn't trying to burp. Your time is
The
done
juice
here
was supposed to
today.
help that.
He said we
We sipped on a little claw. But how was it the first time you recorded a song for yourself though? Did you think you were like that tight, or was it like in the movie, what is it, freaking Straight Outta Compton, the Eazy-E part when he was like, bro, that's
No, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was lit as fuck. I remember.
We were popping some
I hear
things.
like I still have the old recordings on my.
confidence was 110%.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was like, this shit is it. I'm like, this is the track that's gonna make it. In fact, I'm like,
Hey,
this,
mama,
fuck
we
the
made
studio.
it.
I'm like, engineer, what? I'm like, this is it. I'm like,
I
this
did
is
that.
the track. I'm like, I remember running it back all night. Like they don't even know. I'm like.
Straight on the iPad speakers or the headphones or what?
On the iPad speaker, dog. I'm just like, they don't even know what's coming. I'm like, this shit's crazy, dog. I'm about to
the plug-in dongles.
He's like, they're not ready for me.
I'm like, you're not ready.
Not even beats, not even made
I remember.
yet.
I was like, wait till I plug in a mic. I was like, then it's real. I'm just using the regular off the pad. Once I get the earphones and everything, I was like, we're set. I'm like, y'all don't even know. But like. But yeah, that shit was cool. I remember, but that's kind of what got me motivated and what got me into it. Is like
going
just
more.
the process of recording. I was like, yo, I like
Doing it all for yourself. Did you learn a little bit on YouTube University?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro. I
just-
didn't. I would
just
just look
fuck
at
it.
shit. I look at people's vlogs on studio vlog. I look at like random rapper vlogs and shit. I'll be like, what's this fool doing in the studio? This nigga he turning something down. I'm like, or like his butt. I'm like,
button,
or if I would go shadow the homie, like I'll go to the watch studio and see a couple homies, like shout out the homie Steezy, a couple people. I'll be like, what are you doing? I'll just ask questions and they'd be like, okay, like I'm turning this. I'll be like,
You learn better with that real world experience.
Yeah, I'll try to ask little things like, okay, well, like you said, more real world experience. Like, hey, what does that do? What does that do? If I tap this button, what does it make it sound like? Oh, okay. So little shit like that I would fuck with.
You an auto-tune user? Or here and there?
Yeah, here and there, like a lot, but not really
Yeah.
too much. It's like
I was listening to your shit. Your shit's very diverse.
No, thank you, bro. Yeah.
You're very lyrical, and you can spit different flows. Not many people could do that.
No, thank
They're
you. I
just
appreciate
they're
that.
just stuck to like one sound.
One like genre and shit.
One genre, one sound, one type of just like, and then like a lot of people use the auto tune. I feel like auto tune's cool too if you're like trying to sing and you can't sing.
Yeah, you're like chill off that dog. You're like hold up.
Like the whole thing, the whole
Yeah.
thing's. I'm not too big fan, but like, nah, I fuck with your lyrics for sure.
Thank you,
Listen
fan.
to some
And one thing I think is deep, not to cut your wisdom, is that I think it's cool to not categorize yourself in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Not ever to be like, yo, look, I'm just a hip hop dude. Like I'll be doing EDM remixes too. Don't get it twisted. Like I'll be
that's what I say. Your shit's,
like,
it's diverse.
I had a producer from France hit me up. Was like, "Yo, your shit's hard. Your shit's hard." He's like, "We fuck with you in France." He's like, "Can I do an EDM song with you?" I was like, "I don't know why people fuck. I guess they fuck with me out there." I was like, "Let's do it."
Let me get a trip out there too.
You know,
Yeah, you'd be like
you know
a
what I'm saying?
surprise, man. Like I'm like, I hate to cut you off too, but like
Yeah.
saying that, like you'd be surprised too. Like I have like, you know how you look at your analytics and shit. But
Yeah.
I have like a pretty decent following in Japan. I'm like, what the fuck am I like? You know,
You know
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying?
Popping off in Japan.
Because you
Yeah.
fucking look Japanese.
They're like, "It's one of us." They're like,
it's
"That's
the
right."
first episode.
Type shit. But that shit'll blow your mind, like just connecting with people and little things like that.
Yeah, no, most definitely. No. I've never really looked at the analytics on like that, but that's dope that they fuck with you. Like, but that's genuine love though. That's not like homies of homies that know who you are. It's like, man, most randomest like love and support I always get is from the most randomest people that you never think that freaking
1000%,
you know what
bro.
I mean, would like support you. It's just like hell yeah, like especially on days that you're not feeling it. Or you're feeling like down, you're like, damn, I should be doing more. I'm not doing enough, or I haven't. Something hasn't hit that you're trying to work on, and then it's just like that one supporter's like, yo, fam, I support what you're doing, fucking shit like that. Like I just got one of those messages the other day. I was just like, hell yeah.
See, that's deep.
We're
as
back.
fuck. Yeah. See, no,
we're back on.
No,
I don't
that's
give a
deep.
fuck. This is my random ass dude. Season,
Like,
I'm
we back
popping.
up. Okay.
Fuck.
He said I'm it.
He said I'm
I'm the next hot shit.
I'm him.
Not
we gonna
to
believe
cut
it.
you off, but that happened to me. Like I haven't been I keep it 1,000. Like I haven't been uploading too much to Instagram the last couple
I
weeks.
have seen that, yeah.
And I had a couple people hit me up in my DMs like, "Hey, are you okay?
You good?
You good? ain't seen you upload
Taking a
recently."
break.
Yeah, they're checking up on
But
you.
like shit like that's fire.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's good
okay,
that they
people are
check on you.
that tells me like, okay, what am I
They're
doing?
waiting
like,
for you.
Yeah, like I'm like, hey, bro,
They're
drop
waiting
some
for
shit.
you.
You got over here, people asking like, "Fuck is wrong with you?"
Speaking of
Do your
that, you
shit.
have any projects or anything coming or any dope collabs or features that you got cracking?
Yeah, I actually got
Coming up soon.
3 new singles on the way. I got one dropping probably by next month. Yeah, we got that shit
You gonna get
coming.
some shit cracking?
And then I got a feature with Jackboy Jasta, we got some shit coming, and I got a couple other features lined up. We don't keep that like low key until
I got you. Hey,
shit goes.
Don't waste your energy. That's,
yeah.
So I said that you can share because we're all about like, and we're not gonna say nothing until it happens because we ain't trying to.
What can they check out now?
My new project just dropped. Fortune Favors the Bold just came out. We got Rich Rabbit on that. Shout out Rich Rabbit, you know what I'm saying? Got a couple other. We got Red in the Building. Did most of the production on that. So shout out Red in the Building. Fuck with him heavy. Dope ass production, and we got that shit pushing that shit heavy.
That's the dude that produced Graves' recent album, right?
Recent album, yes.
Yeah. Shout out Red, bro.
Yeah.
He's going crazy.
Yeah, he is for sure.
Who's your most favorite feature you've ever had?
Most favorite feature?
Like
put him on the spot.
Well, I had to. I was just thinking like, who's like your, or like who do you want? If you could have the one feature of all time, who would it be?
One feature?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive? Let me think. I'd have a J Electronica feature.
That's low key kind of fucking not what I was expecting, but I like that.
Shit.
That's different. That's what I'm saying. That's different.
We got some
that's
metaphysical type shit in it.
I like that.
Some esoteric type bars or something.
You fuck with Immortal Technique?
Yeah, no, 1000%. Mortal Technique is fire, dog.
My boy A1 Beans, shout out A1 Beans. He just opened up for Immortal. In Oceanside.
Dope as fuck, yeah.
It's dope. I was like, oh, that's so hard. Just to open up for, I don't give a fuck.
No, just to be with the legend.
I'm not a
like
rapper, but I've opened up for I Am Sue, Sage Gemini, Ty Dolla $ign, a couple other artists. I've opened up like with my homies because I was throwing out t-shirts and shit for the clothing, but I'm like, I still opened up for
even
them.
that, but that's fire. Ain't nobody about to take that from me. I know. Like, I opened up, nigga. Like ain't nobody about to say no.
And, we opened up for Juicy J too. That was a cool
fire.
One,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so I'm not even a rapper.
That's cool as fuck though. Yeah,
just throwing out.
You're like, I'm throwing it out. I'm owning that shit. Just so you know.
If you zoom in on a few pics in the back,
that's like me. You're like all cropped in the back.
We got videos.
He got a video. He said video.
That shit is
got a clip.
Can never take it away.
It's all blurry.
It happened. He's like, it happened.
He photoshopped his face onto the blurry picture.
He's like, hey, ChatGPT, can you...
Bro still get hyped when it pops in his snap
memory.
Can you make
this a 1080, please?
He's like, that happened. He's like, snap memory 2003. Remember?
Hey, our snap memories are vicious, bro. I don't want to open.
I don't even want to look at those.
Man, I got locked out of my Snapchat. That was for a good reason. Because
I don't need them.
Yeah, I know.
Never going. Bad idea. We go.
They don't need me.
They don't need me. That's good.
It's a different life.
What's your favorite places you've performed before, or like shows that you've done?
Probably New York.
Dope.
Yeah, performed at the Melrose Ballroom at in Astoria.
I know where that's at.
Yeah, performed there with Locksmith.
Dope.
Azalea Banks and Davies.
What was that? Oh, damn! That's hard. Good show. That was dope. That's dope as hell.
Yeah.
Did he play "I'm Handsome"?
Nah.
I love that song.
You will. He pulled up deep.
That one only talks
Fruity
about his
ass
kid.
fool.
Yeah.
Bro got all hyped. He was like, "Did he play that?"
He's playing it.
He's like, I'm handsome.
Said,
I already know for sure.
They be calling me.
That's his anthem.
Yeah, I know.
That was the ringtone and shit. He was like, dog. He's like, you heard it? Every time a bitch called, he was like, y'all heard it? Like,
you were bumping in the car before we got here.
It's the callback tone. It's like, hey, yo, this is for show. Thanks for calling.
He's like, shit. Hello.
The song. He's
on the next tail.
Anyways.
He's like, too much. He's like, not too much on me.
He probably had a rainbow.
He said, take the pressure off, bro. He's like,
saw flashing all the colors.
Back to the conference.
Oh, how'd you get that show? With your manager?
No, actually, I submitted. Actually, this is when because I would, bro. This I tell people. There's nothing wrong with doing like Instagram contests, little rapper contests. A lot of people be like, I'm scared to put myself out there. I remember just doing
like where you do the video.
Yeah, like, hey, drop a 16 bar verse. I was doing some shit like that where it was like, drop a 16, and I just kept uploading every week. Dog, I remember I did this shit, bro. I did this shit for 30 weeks straight. I dropped it for 30 weeks. It was like they were prepping this shit for like a year, and then I remember I was like, they ain't never gonna pick me. It was like the last 2 weeks they're like, you got to come out to perform, but they're like, but you got to pay for your own ticket. I'm like, God damn. I was like, fuck it. I remember I ain't never had a.
Did they pay you for the show or no? They just.
They did pay me for the show, but they were like, we'll give you. But it was my first show to perform for some big artists. So I was like, oh fuck yeah! I was like, let me go get another job. I was like, let me go apply at this Walmart. Let me go just whatever. I remember just working a couple weeks to get enough bread. Quit the job. I was like going straight to this show. Went to go perform, and yeah, that shit was fire as fuck. You know, met a lot of people, had a lot of connections, and still to this day, a lot of those connections pay off. And I would think like
that's what I was gonna ask you. Was like the networking part of it valuable?
1000%.
The part where God was testing you, like, hey, I could have sent you out there. I could have sent you out there on a paid check. But I didn't. Are you still gonna want to go?
And see, that's deep. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people.
You gonna do it or no?
Yeah. See, and that's deep. A lot of people don't think about that. Like you said, a lot of people are thinking about the for sure. Like, if I'm gonna go,
I'm for sure gonna need.
No, it's cool to take that leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? To be like, nah, bro, we don't know what's gonna happen, but fuck it, let's take this trip. Like, it's just gonna be lit. That's what life's about, experience. You know what I'm saying? I went out there. I got so much love. I flew out there dolo, bro. You know how many people stopped me in New York? Hey, who you with? I'm by myself. Yeah. Nigga, where are you from? I'm from Cali. They're like, we fuck with you. What the fuck? Come kick it. Bro, I ran into so many people just by myself, just because they're like, who the fuck are you?
That's why I said he pulled up and by himself today. That's how we normally pull up. We pull up by ourselves. It was like, if you trying to set me up or whatever was weird shit going on.
That's what I'm saying. It was just love.
For the experience.
You know what I'm saying?
She pulls up by herself, bro. We get it to her because she be going to LA to hood,
you know what I'm saying? They just pull up
by herself.
But it's all about
I've had to duck a few gunshots.
It's all about the energy. It's all about the energy you carry, though. I think that's deep. You know what I'm saying?
And you're not carrying it like you're being an asshole. You're like, all that. You just, I'm here.
Like, I'm here to pay love. Like, who's gonna fuck you? Like, imagine somebody approach you.
Not like,
You're like, hey, somebody approach you. And in the case someone approach you, like, hey, I'm just paying love to the city. I'm paying love to the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's how you say it's your energy. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, dog.
Like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
and they show love. They see that and they want to show love. That's dope.
So I had a lot of
contacts out there.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Made a lot of managers, a lot of people. Yeah. I remember meeting Locksmith. That was one of my favorite people looking up to, underground rapper. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was like, I just seen him in the hallway. I was like, I got to rap for Locksmith. I was like, hey, dog. I remember, forgot this. Some lady was giving a speech before the show, and I didn't mean to cut this bitch off, but I was like, yo, can I rap for you? And he was like, now. And I was like, there's a lady. I was like, there's a lady giving a speech. He said, fuck that. He said, rap now. And I was like, fuck it. I said, nigga. He said, fuck that bitch's speech. So I was like, fuck, I just started rapping. I remember the lady was like, excuse me, somebody up there is being loud. I'm like, hold, I'm rapping for Locksmith. Like, you don't get it. Like, you don't get it. This is it. Little moments like that.
How much old? How? What year was that?
What was this? This was 2018, 2019. It was like
before COVID, pre-COVID.
Yeah, pre-COVID. No, for sure.
Before the world was right. Before the world got strange as fuck.
Before it got all awkward and shit.
Motherfucker was like, you got a mask on, it's 6 feet.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Breathe on me.
Everybody started being awkward. You couldn't even just like breathe next to me. It's like, hey, 6 feet.
Dude, the airports, fucking crazy.
For real.
Skip the piece. That shit was nuts.
It felt normal because I never went out.
What I think that this
he went outside. He's all all got masks on.
What I think COVID did spark for people though is
looks like what I miss.
Is ways for artists and other people to connect though, like virtually. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people started doing like. What's that show? There's an app called Encore. There's a couple of different apps where you could perform direct for fans. A lot of people started finding ways to connect direct.
That's pretty dope.
And I think COVID sparked a lot of people's minds like, okay, yeah, we can
do something different.
Yeah, like, okay, we can be out here and what happens if we don't have access with each other? That opened a new hustle for people. Like, some niggas can't hustle if we don't have access to people. It's like, hey, use your mind now. Fuck, what are we going to do? We can't have contact? How are we going to get contact? How are we going to reach people? How are we going to...
What would be dope is having like a... doing like virtual reality concerts. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
I was thinking that shit before Justin Bieber did his fucking bullshit. Fucking like that shit would be dope. But now everybody got to have virtual glasses. Or like what we would do. Go ahead.
Not to even cut your wisdom. People are doing that now. People still do it. You know what I'm saying? And that shit's fire. My homie
and they're paying for it. Bro, like people are paying tickets to go to turn it on.
Bro, my homie CG. That's what I'm saying. My homie CG did some engineering on the album too. He does virtual shows on the metaverse and shit. He told me
that's popular.
Bro, and he gets paid for it. And I thought he was tripping. He was like, bro, I just performed an EDM show. People just paid me 100 in Solana or whatever the fuck. You think that's not bread?
No,
Go check your Coinbase. That's a few bands he just got. Yeah, like
I know.
No, he good.
Like he's on XRP because if you ain't got it, buy that shit. Thank me later. Thank me later. I'm just gonna say.
You're like, not financial advice, just throwing it out
We're
there.
not no financial advisor. Nah, I am. Fucking go buy that shit.
You lose, I lose.
Yeah. You pay me later though.
Maybe later.
Take me out to eat.
Drop a little dividend off and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop my wallet down here.
Type shit. But I think that's good for artists to just open it and expand off shit like that. So many different ways to connect and shit. You know what I mean? That's dope. So.
Have you done a virtual concert yet?
No, and I want to. After the homie told me that, I was like, bro, let me know the next one out because he said he's lining one up like next month or something.
It's
So I was
actually
like,
smooth. We should do that here and have the actual rappers here, but then have like people.
How do they do that though?
so
They just sign on to the metaverse.
yeah, you sign up in the metaverse. What does he
Go
have?
into their world.
He has a Decentraland, or what is it?
Decentraland. Yeah, he's a Decentraland.
You got to own a piece of land in Decentraland. And the thing is,
I sold that off. I bought some shit for like $80, bro. I sold that shit for like 8 bands back.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It was crazy.
You got to own
a
it.
fucking thing. Yeah, but you own the little piece.
Yeah.
But that shit was like dollars. But then when everybody bought that shit up and there was no more land to buy, bro, that shit went up in price.
So it's like what, like virtual land?
Yeah,
It's virtual land,
bro.
but you're able to do concerts and shit. So for instance, like the homie was like, "Hey, anybody could do it." I was like, "How'd you get a piece?" He was like, "Oh, my shit was just 5 bands." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I was like, "That's
He's like,
now-
anybody.
I was like, "Anyways," I was like, "Good thing you throwing the concerts, dog.
Good thing you got the
Glad
revenue.
you
Hop
did."
on.
He said, I'm like, anyone.
Can I rent it out from you?
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
But I was
pay
like-
monthly.
But when I
pay
get there, I
straight.
don't mind it. Like that's
Yeah.
fire though. But it's cool that that's like to be ahead of the curve in that way because we're probably like
It
that's
is
crazy.
because we're so far behind that versus that's going to be so popping in fucking like 10, 15 years, bro. I feel like that's going to be like
yeah.
popping.
So is your avatar like performing, or you're like filming yourself and then
You're I think it's your avatar performing. It's your avatar performing that you have in the metaverse.
You like have
however you designed it.
Yeah,
and shit
however
like
you
that,
designed
yeah.
your guy. That's how you walk on the
So-
guy.
have you seen that Travis Scott did that concert in Fortnite?
That's actually crazy. Yes, I seen that
He
actually.
was in Fortnite, yeah.
That's different.
Well, because
as fuck, you know what I'm saying?
they have all the fucking money to fucking put you on like they like put like a whole bodysuit on him and shit so he can
Yeah,
get in there and
that's
like,
what I thought
do
was
his
pretty
full-
crazy too,
do his
because it's
full
like that's
movement on
technically
that.
like the
Yeah.
metaverse too.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Yeah.
except
It
it's
is
ran
just,
by
like,
Fortnite.
different.
So
But even that's super cool, a different way to connect with the audience. Like that opens people's minds. Like, okay, if we could play like that, what else can we do? Like, okay, like what if we're playing in the? What if you had like a fucking like a virtual one on Instagram or some shit like that, or just
Letting
random
the
shit.
fan, yeah. If we did
Yeah.
something on Instagram, it'd be kind of tight. But letting the fans be around their actual artist they like, you know what I mean? And they're only paying 30, 40 bucks. So what if it's not real? They think that it's real.
I'm like, I'm in a
enough
Black
and
Mirror
yeah.
episode right now. Fuck. I'm like, shit.
But
no.
this is a deeper convo as well. That life is based on experience. So who's to say the experience that you have isn't real if you experience
If you
it?
experience it, that
you know what I'm
is true
saying?
as fuck.
Like
Now
this,
we
that-
getting deep.
You know what I'm saying? Now, we can get deeper. That's what I'm saying. That's like when you have people. There's people that, like, for instance, like there's people that might take salvia and be like, "Yo, I tripped out and
Dog,
tripped
fuck
out for
that
10
shit.
years and tripped out for 10 years in
Yeah,
their head."
and just
Who
never
are you to
knew.
tell that person he didn't trip
didn't
out for
live
10
that?
years? He
Yeah.
lived those 10 years. Now,
and
to
he was
us,
happy.
You know what I'm saying?
And
he lived
or
it.
he was tweaking.
But if life's based on experience, then like he experienced that. We
Make
can't
a side
take that
eye.
from somebody. It's like that
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
to. So
yeah,
it's like,
yeah. No, you can't take that experience away from.
So in that same sense applied, it's like if you having a virtual concert, and you lit, you having fun.
and
I'm not gonna be like that nigga didn't go.
I was right next to DMX.
I'm like,
I don't know,
shit. I'm like, he
guys.
says it was, it was lit.
Just like when they do Tupac on that fucking Coachella, they saw Tupac.
That's
You know what I'm
different
saying?
though. Like that's
I seen
different.
Tupac.
I'm sorry, guys. Y'all gonna have to call me a hater, but that's a for me.
That was
the Tupac.
Like,
save that noise. Save that. That was up.
the Tupac.
Run back.
Add it to the keyboard.
The Tupac one, or just the virtual contents in
no,
general?
just like the virtual like concert stuff. Like I mean, like you said earlier, you know, that
she can't be there taking
art and
pictures,
everything.
that's why her
no, it's
job
not even
got
the
taken.
picture thing. Like
You're more
wait before we even like get into that shit. Before
Like dead-
because,
like
because you're
posthumous
gonna
people,
think
like
that
dead
shit, but you're
people.
dead ass wrong. Because before I got into like the photo thing, like I was just a avid like concert goer, like, you know, and I still am, like, and that's actually how I got into like what I got into, you know. I was a fan first, and then, you know, like a lot of people actually ended up seeing me out there. They're like, hey, like, you know, like eventually I was out there following some of these artists and stuff,
Yeah.
and I, you know, like my phone camera, stuff like that, and eventually some of these artists started recognizing me because like I was always at these shows and I was always front row, you know, like I was literally always front row. I would show up maybe like an hour after like doors open, and I'm like, I was that one person that I'm like, I'm finding my way to the front. Like I'm
Yeah.
not being early.
Like, I'm gonna be
I
there
don't care,
type shit,
but I'm gonna
yeah.
be there. Like I'm gonna be right there.
right
And I
in
was
front.
there every single time. And you know, like I still love concerts. So for me to like think of like me attending a virtual concert, like that shit sounds whack to me. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm half deaf pretty much because of like the concerts. I'm like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
you know, like, and I'm like, and I own that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm like, I like that. Like, I don't know how people like are gonna like how people like how is that like
How
I don't
how
know-
they consume it, I guess
yeah,
you're
like I
saying,
don't
yeah.
understand like how
it's
that's an
new, though.
experience.
It's
like,
new though because it's like the younger kids that are like the Gen. What do you call you guys yourselves again? Is it Gen
The
Z?
Gen Z. The Gen Zs.
The Gen Zs are the ones before the Gen Zs.
That's why the Travis
they're
Scott
gonna
concert was so big.
Yeah,
Because
but
it
it was
Yeah.
pop. But think about it.
yeah.
Think about how many
lived their
people.
life in
They
there
should have kept
already.
it on
Think about
Fortnite.
True.
think about how much revenue you're actually pulling in when you fucking can don't tell me I deleted all my fucking notes. If you like, bro, even if the ticket was $25,
Yeah.
$25 and how many people can do it, and it's like just one server of fucking virtual reality. Nobody's there to clean up. Nobody has to pay for cleanup. Nothing. That's all profited revenue.
Yeah, but do you not see how like dystopian that shit is? Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. We like that in house because that's what we've experienced.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we've known. But these kids never experienced that. They've never been like, except for the ones that have been gone to a concert before. You know what I mean? But like, even still now, like if they just grew up knowing only virtual realities or like just knowing the iPad, they never knew what it was like to be outside playing on the bike.
And honestly, like concerts these days are pretty kind of whack, anyways. Like, I might be contradicting myself,
Except for,
but
like,
I do love
big
being
shows.
in like
You don't
in the
like nothing,
shows.
huh?
Yeah.
No, I do love being in the shows, but like it, like like he said, like a lot of this younger generation, like they are flooding the concerts now, like, and a lot of these kids.
It's a different experience. Yeah.
exactly.
I'm like, bro, like
Yeah,
this
the
is
phone
so
thing.
yeah, like the phone in the air, like I'm like, bro, I
Yeah.
can't even see, like I'm like,
No,
like,
and I respect
trying to
your
live
opinion
through
because I respect your opinion because you're like you appreciate it on a different level. So I get what you're
Different
saying.
music. You like the performance.
Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
like-
Yeah, so I understand. So I you are right in that sense, but I understand your perspective as well. That other people have a different view of it now because they've experienced it on a different level.
What I
They
like
didn't
to
have that level where you're like, oh, we were just straight physical with it, just dead hardcore. They're already virtual. So
Yeah,
for
they're
them, it's like
already been virtual,
let me
yeah.
not pull up. Everybody like let me just do virtual. Like you know what I mean? It might be easier for some people and shit like that. But
I like to
but I
experience-
respect that's because I think that's valid too, and I agree with you're saying. Some people have lost that connection as well. Everybody's just so disconnected.
that part. They're
So I think that is one thing that needs to be worked on as well. So I respect what you're saying on that as well. For real.
I feel like as an artist though, you gotta get you gotta get in all the platforms though. Like you gotta be able to get a little bit of everything because it's like there's people everywhere. Like on social media, they're online, they're in person. They're on the metaverse. Like when the metaverse came out, like
Pornhub has like 52 million.
yeah, like,
daily.
not him know the statistics.
Foreign discourse, he said.
He's like,
He said, hold up.
check my new shit on Pornhub.
Their numbers lit.
Not
I do a
him-
full,
like, he
I do a
literally
full
knew the
concert
statistics,
naked
he said.
on
Different
Pornhub.
marketing.
Different marketing. Hey, nobody's done it though.
He's on it tough.
First year.
That's SEO right there. I see it. I like that. That's different, dog.
he's a one digging deep.
That's it.
He's like 125 pages in.
I'm like, okay, I see it.
I think I found this video.
He's a clip farming on shit.
Finally found Vic.
He's like, I found a new upcoming star.
Saw me sleeping at Vic's house. What were you saying though, Vic?
I don't even remember. But I did want to pull the curtain back on like the advertisement and for the artists and all that. Like, like a lot of people don't know about that. A lot of artists, especially.
Yes.
So like, I really want to get into that.
Oh, let's get into it. Yeah. For instance, like I tell people, I think a lot of people sleep on marketing, bro. A lot of people think shit's just gonna crack for you, and I hate that. Like I said, like we were talking about earlier, I ran into some dude who was like, "Yo, my YouTube video got 10 views," and I was like, "Throw some ads on that bitch, put some Google," and he was like, "That's not organic. That's fake." I'm like, "Do you think Nike and all these companies just put out a video and don't put money into it? Is that how you think shit works? Do you know when you put a fucking billboard, that's money? That's not like people just think shit just cracks. I think people have a false perception of not having to invest in themselves, and people are in this, how do I do it cheap? How do I do it cheap? Sometimes you got to put some fucking bread up. Sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes you might invest some shit and you might not get the views you wanted, but you took that risk.
Just to get the eyes on it.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to, like doing marketing, sometimes it might be the wrong time. You might have the same video. Hey, that shit hit harder on a Tuesday than it did on a Monday. Well, fuck. Well, let's figure it out. Why did it hit? I don't know, but it's our job to figure it out as artists and creators. I'm not going to bitch about it and be like, well, fuck, can't these niggas stay up till Monday? Like, you know what I mean? I can't be mad at the audience. I'm like, I just got to pick up on
your audience could be late. It could be early. Like you just never know.
I just have to pick up on
test the market.
Run and that people don't run split tests, split A/B tests or different little marketing tests to try to find your demographic. And that's what it's about, bro. Because people think like it's cool to make music or like whatever you're making content for, but at some point it has to gravitate towards some audience.
Yeah.
It can't just be like, oh, I'm just doing this for me. Because you could do it for you, but if you're trying to get paid for it, it's got to hit somebody. It's got to resonate with somebody. And if it doesn't organically, you got to figure that out yourself. So I think like you're saying marketing with YouTube videos. And when I drop a YouTube video, best believe I'm going to Google Ads and putting some money up. You know, a lot of people don't know. Just go sign up for a fucking Google Ads account. They gonna give you like $500 worth of free credit off top
for free.
Like,
for
if you
free.
Put up like 100, so now how do you bust that down? I was always taught, or like things that we've. And I'm so mad at Vic and I because we never fucking. Like, all of our shit's always been organic, bro. Anything we've ever done. We've had clothing stores. We've had fucking shops. We've had multiple fucking different businesses always popping. We've never done marketing ads.
Yeah.
You'll never see us with a paid sponsorship shit underneath our IG. We've just never done it, bro. And I like, I'm pissed off at ourselves because we should have. And think about how much more we could have exposed to that.
1000%.
But what I've learned off of it, though, is a homie of ours does a little bit of it. He says throw out like some testers, do like 2 to 3 videos or whatever. See which one hits better. Only put a couple bucks in each one, $5 to $10 or whatever, and fucking see which one smacks. And then whichever one's hitting the best, revitalize, like, you know, refix that one up to make it stronger. Yeah, and then put a lot of money behind that one because that one's actually hitting.
1000%. And right now, like if we're talking about Instagram specifically, I would advise people to start using test reels. A lot of people aren't using the trial reels. I put a homie on trial reels. Before you upload, you go to before you upload. There's a little bottom section, like right in the corner. It'll say trial reel. Most people don't look. You just upload your shit. I had a homie who was like, my shit's not hitting, bro. His shit 400 views, whatever shit. Dropped the next video. His shit hit 80,000. No money, no ads. Really? I'll show you the homie's page. Hit 80,000 off just no money, just ads. So that's a different way. If you want to test it like that, that's just for creators out there. If you don't have money, try to fuck with the trial reels. You know, just keep upload them different.
And it doesn't show up on your profile either. So
yeah, that's the thing. So if it doesn't show,
how does it show? If it doesn't,
so that's why it's a trial. So basically, if it doesn't hit the way you want it, you hit delete. But if it hits the way you do, you push yes, and now it goes on your page. So basically, you just fuck with it. So it's like, bro, you got all this time. Just upload. You know what I'm saying? Just fuck with it. Like,
test it.
You know what I'm saying?
You basically just post it up and it'll just.
It won't share it to any of your followers.
Yeah,
you gotta. It says like at least like 24 hours. Like you gotta let it at least like 24 hours. Yeah, I don't have patience for that.
Were you testing multiple videos?
She gets mad at herself.
Were you testing multiple videos or just one video?
I tested like a few, but like I said, I really don't have the patience for it, so I just didn't let them sit too long. But I would probably try it for like something that's like not as important, like to push out, but. It's they do work though. They do work. I've seen a lot of people who say they get good response from it. Yeah. So basically, you just put it up, and then you, like you said, you hit trial, and then it'll push it to people like outside who are not your followers, but the people who are watching it, you gotta like hope that they like it and shit like that, or like they're not just viewing it. Because if not, the views aren't gonna. It's the same thing. You know, it's not gonna run up or nothing, and then. Like you said, you got the option to delete it or post it. But so I've like sometimes you kind of have if you have a better outreach with your community already, sometimes it works a little better. Like just to work it that way. But it's definitely a good thing to try with like things that aren't like something that you don't want to push out like right away.
Or something that if you don't have the budget for it right now, fuck with the test reels. If you do have a budget, $10-$20 a week, like you said, just try $2-$3 a day. And the thing is, test your demographics. Stop thinking it's just like you'd be surprised.
18 to 20-year-olds or some shit like that. Yeah, and go further.
And just even different regions. I've had people in, like I said, people in France. I have a lot of people in Brazil, people in other places, Denmark that'll hit me up.
You never know who's gonna hit with you.
Yeah, that'll really resonate. Sponsors that'll hit you up out of nowhere. That'll be like, yo, I seen your ad and fucking I'm in Mexico.
America,
random shit. Like, bro, I'll be getting all from Instagram ads.
And you're in California and in America. I think that's like,
you know what I'm saying?
To a lot of people out of the country, it's like a big thing.
And it blows your mind just seeing how shit connects. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of sponsors I've got are from Instagram ads. I tell people like paid sponsorships and shit like that. I'll put up an ad and somebody will be like, yo, dog, I'm from the IE and I live in New York now and I just happen to come across your shit and I fuck with that. Can we link up? Like just random shit. Or hey, I live over here. Boom, boom. Yeah. But it's just
you never know though.
You never know. Yeah, and I think that's what we're getting to is people need to put themselves out there more. Whether it's $1, $2, don't be scared. Like just try shit. You know what I'm saying? And like we were saying, marketing I think is really slept on nowadays. And
very slept on.
And like we were talking about SEO, for instance, like. We'll dive deep into it, bro. Like when I chose the name Eldahrado, I chose it spelled a certain way. When you Google,
I like that.
Okay, look.
I like that.
When you Google my shit, it's me that pops up. I got my own Google Ads panel. Everything that I got for myself. I figured it out myself. How do I get my Google Ads panel? Okay, how do I get my SEO up? Okay, how do I get my ranking up? I started looking into shit. Okay, how do I get? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was before chat, but I was over here trying to.
I know. I
was over here on the Google. I was like,
do all that now.
I was like, let me get up on this shit. I was like, how do I get my SEO up? Okay, I'm like, okay, so people spell it this way. If I spell it like this, automatically you're gonna see my shit. If I type it in like this,
I like how you spelled it with
okay, cool. If I get some article placements, people sleep on article placements. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be the biggest articles.
Oh, just like people writing about you?
Yeah, pay for some articles. They don't have to be the biggest ones, but people don't understand those SEOs. If they have high DA, which is domain authority, that will raise your SEO.
That helps you with getting verified.
That's what I'm saying. How you get your verification?
With all the different interviews and stuff like that. I was reading stuff about
1000%. So like that's how I got my Google Ads panel.
So you can just like go and like pay for people to write about you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You could do that yourself, or you can pay somebody else a couple bands to finesse. You know what I'm saying?
I low-key wanted to like
I give people the sauce.
I low-key wanted to make like a news page, like how Dose has his thing. Like, if we just made it like the news page and did articles on there. That's still articles. It's
1000%.
Journalism. It's still articles for that you're online for.
Yeah, and it does count as like I said, DA, domain authority. So every site has different domain authority, but that's still even a placement on that would raise somebody's SEO when they Google them. That's what I'm saying. And depending on how crazy your name is, it might take a couple articles, may take a few. For me, luckily I was like, okay, I can get this shit done with like probably 2 to 3, and it worked. I'm like, okay, cool.
Because your name's spelled different.
Yeah, so
when I was looking for your ass,
you had it spelled a different type of way.
I was spelling it like the regular Eldahrado, bro. So when I was looking, I was like, there's a fucking like 50 Mexicans.
Yeah, I knew, bro. He's like, I'm scrolling through 30 corridos. He's like, what the fuck? 10 bandas. He's like, what's up with this fool, dog? Like, that's crazy. When I looked at your name and I really
he's like EDM.
Yeah, he was like,
it said with the H, and I was like, ooh, hit that. Only one dude popped up. I was like, ooh.
You're like, cool,
man, yeah, hell yeah. See, I like that's rarity
and shit like that. So, and that applies to everything. So now, and that resonates with everything as well, because that helps you get sponsors and other shit. You know what I'm saying? When you go to hit up a company, hey,
you can, because your views too, and then your stuff's you're still organic, even if you paid for the marketing, it's still organic. People still seen it. It's not like they were bots being
1000%. And if we're talking about marketing too, like we were saying, connecting with brands in your city and your shit, that don't cost money to hit up a brand and pull up. We're here now, we pulled up. You know what I'm saying? It's like it don't cost nothing to tap in with people in your city and show love, just to say what's up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost nothing to just be like, yo, can we collab, or just just hit people up, see what's up.
A lot of people don't. Their pride's too much for them right now to do. They're not gonna try and no, I could do it on my own. I'm gonna do all this. Like I know when I was starting out doing my clothing, not many people were being creative. I met Vic, was like probably the only other creative motherfucker I knew that was like us. And then from there, we just built up. And then now we're like, him and I look back and we're like, fuck, everybody's creating something. Everybody got something cracking.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot of people that know what the fuck they're doing. And we're like, damn, that's why we made the content space we got now.
Yeah.
We're like, we can help you from the brand name to fucking selling online. What do you want?
See, and that
from all in between. And
that's just dope as fuck, because it's like all about building, like you're saying, is like some people will be like, cross promotion is big as well as shit. My bad, hit the mic. Cross promotion and shit is like, you might only have 2 fans. Well, fuck it. If I collab with this fool, he might have 2. Now we got 4, nigga.
No.
Like,
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
Like, you ask me, that's a win.
2 followers.
Yeah, that's a good way.
People don't think about it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Though. You got 4. That's why we're always like, when we put all of our numbers together, we're like, yeah, we got about like 30.
Like, you got 4
viewers.
You know what I'm saying?
Might be still double of the same, but if you put all of our IG numbers together,
that shit's up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you got 10 people. That's 10 people that don't know about me, but they're about to. Shit, that's 10 people that now are gonna know about me.
That part.
So that's what it's about. And so I think that's very important. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like a lot of people fail to realize that like 10 people is still a lot of people. Like you know, like
you gotta be appreciative of those.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people are used to seeing like big numbers, and I feel like a lot of people like forget that the smaller numbers are still a lot of people, because like
actually showing love and liking.
Yeah,
taking time out of their day.
Can you stand in a room, tell people and say a speech?
Yeah.
Like, can you do that? Probably not. Like, you know what I mean? And if you can't do that, then I mean, appreciate those 10 likes, because
1000%.
like, those 10 people are somebody who's like looking at you, and
the ones that check up on you when you're not.
Like I said, yep, exactly.
You're all right. You doing okay? Like those are the ones that actually care. And that might only be 4 or 5, but those you want to appreciate those 4.
Those are the ones you want to hit back up. Hey, how you doing? How's your family?
How
doing?
are you? Exactly. You're asking about me. How are you doing?
Trust me, I do that shit too, bro. Like, trust me, when I have fans that hit me, I had one dude. Sorry to cut your wisdom. Like, I had one dude hit me, was like, "Yo,"
I'm using that line, my boy. Sorry to cut your wisdom. That shit's so hard.
shout out TK.
Shout out TK. You taking that motherfucker?
Yeah. That shit was hard.
I'm gonna steal that one every time.
I was like, that shit clean. That was a nice way to say it.
Didn't mean to cut off her wisdom.
He's like, anyways, bitch.
Bro, reversed it. Hit the reverse card and shit. Hold up.
Hey, that shit's coming to Vegas though. So you're ready.
He's sliding that on every bitches. Watch out. He said, hold up. But oh shit. What was I saying?
You cut his fucking wisdom, bro.
Fucking shit. Damn.
What were we talking? You were talking about what?
Oh, like the 10 people and like you know.
like-
and-
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad. Oh, so I had one dude hit me up, was like, hey, I fuck with your music. I'm like, thanks. And then he was like, nah, you don't get it. Like, me and my you don't get it. Me and my kids play your shit at the dinner table. He said, my daughter comes back from school and be like, Dad, did you hear this song? Bro, this is the last thing I'm thinking when I'm making music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making music. I'm not thinking these.
That's so
but
dope.
that's so dope. That's the last thing I expected. Bro's like, and
Hey, shout out to them.
No, for real.
Shout out Successful Fuckers, bro, owns the clothing business. You know what I'm saying, bro?
that's
You know,
dope.
shit like that. Bro's like, hey, can I send you some clothes? The least I could do is rock it in the video. I rocked it on the performance.
That's
I was
some
like,
real
bro,
support.
the least I could do. You want me to rock it? That's the least I could do. You're playing your shit for your kids, and you guys are vibing, and that's like your house time, and I'm part of that. I feel dope to be part of that. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what?
real love for real.
Let me hit you up. How you doing? What's up with
At the
you?
dinner table for
Shit like that. Let me pull it. Let's get some food type shit. You know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
connect.
Let me meet your kids or like something.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with you. Know what I'm saying? Bro said, let me babysit. Nigga. He said, hold on.
He's like, he's like, get her off the podcast.
Bro,
now.
it's too polite. I was like,
He had a rainbow next to. I don't know if he worried.
Nah, I'm just
This
saying,
guy.
like, you know what I mean? Fuck, I'm sure, you know, if his daughter, like, she wants to fuck would meet you, hey, let me give you an autograph,
1000%.
piece of fucking
He's like,
material.
let me bring a show to you.
Yeah, I mean, perform for you and shit. Yeah, but that's just fire though. Yeah,
Nah,
shit
that's
like
dope though. Like you know that is like you know like
that's
we're
a
just
dope achievement. That's something. A
It's
lot
mad
of people,
love, for real.
That's
Yeah.
something that a lot of people can't say that has happened. Like, oh, have you been played at somebody's dinner table before? Too?
Bro, and that was one of the craziest
That's
things. That
so
shit
hard.
threw me off, and that makes me very humble because that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying I got millions of streams, but shit, that makes me appreciative of
you're
the
up
streams
there.
I do have. Because I'm like, shit, that could be somebody else at a dinner
cares?
table or somebody wherever the fuck, you know.
Yep, exactly.
So that's
Not
cool.
you.
Yeah, and you'd be surprised how many people probably listen to you and
Yeah.
just don't tell you. Like, you know, because it is true. A lot of people are like, a lot of people just have egos or they just have pride. Or,
Yeah.
you know, some people just don't want to seem like, you know, what kids like to call it these days, glazers. Like, you know, like they don't, and, you know, that's, so a lot of people are probably listening to you and just not saying, like, they just listen to you in silence. And, you know, that's still support and that's still love. Like,
Yeah, it's still love, but just a lot of
1000%.
people don't know how to
How to express it.
Yeah.
express that. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't. It's like it's there, but they just don't know how to. And that's okay too, because they're still showing love. They're still listening. It's just they don't know how to get
Yeah.
a shout out on the IG. They're not content creators.
Not doing the same- yeah.
Not doing the same thing as like you're doing. So it's definitely something to just be appreciative of, and especially if they just reached out like that. That's something dope.
And I think that's dope for the audience as well for artists and stuff to realize too, to be like, yo, that you, like you said, it's not how many people, it's who's listening. You know what I'm saying? Those two people could be very important people. You don't know who the fuck's
Just
listening.
like you
know
were
what I'm saying?
saying, the homie that got signed from
Interscope, but the homie, like I said,
because of his niece was just listening to a fucking live video.
random shit. The homie was on a live with Jimmy Iovine's niece or some shit, and then she ended up tapping him in, ended up getting a deal. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know. You might be talking like, damn, this is a random girl, not knowing this
Yeah.
person tapped in, whatever.
Yeah, real tapped
You know what I'm saying? You don't know, but he could have been a dick and be like, fuck this. But you know what I'm saying? But it's how you. It's just showing love, just being genuine with people will take you a long way.
It
And I
takes
think
you
that's
far.
what it's about, being genuine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A
I
lot
feel
of
like anytime we show love or we give genuine love, we always get we always
you get it
receive
10
back.
times full. That's how
Yeah,
God works,
t-
bro. That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
Yep.
A lot of people want that quick shit.
Turn
Like, oh,
around,
how can I
no.
just get a deal? How can I just
It
get
might
some
not
bread?
happen
I'm
next
like,
year.
bro.
It might happen the year after that.
I'm like, there's a reason God don't want you to have that bread. You're not ready for it. And people don't.
Exactly. If you
You know
can't
what I mean?
manage 1,000, you can't manage.
Bro,
10.
I talk about all the time. There's times where I've got bread, where I've got 20 bands, and I've never had 20 bands, and I blew that shit in a few months, and I'm like, I feel fucking dumb. I
What'd
have it
you
in my
do to
song.
reinvest it? Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, I was like, let me put this shit in this, let me put it in that, let me try Forex. First time I tried
That's when
Forex.
you got big more, but that's just now when you get more. And
It puts me on game, so now I know. I'm like, all right, you feel me? Like the first time I tried Forex, I remember I didn't know somebody put me on Forex. I'm like, man, put 5 bands in that shit. I mean, I lost that 5 bands so quick, nigga.
So quick, he said. Oh,
I said, how much we about to make?
We should
I said,
hit the
boy,
casino.
I didn't know I wasn't paying attention to my stop loss, none of this, you know what I'm saying? But it put me on my game,
Yep.
so I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, so little things like that, little things will humble you. You're like, oh shit, that's why God didn't want me to have that. He's gonna humble me for the next time I get it. I'm gonna know what to do with it. Fucked up the first time. Let's get it back.
Exactly. That's why he keeps making you learn the same lessons over and over. Because if you don't pass that class, boy,
he's gonna run it back every time. Yeah.
Repeat.
That's deep right there. Yeah. What they say, God's gonna show you the same lesson until you get it.
Showing you the same lessons
Until
and
you get
ain't
it,
gonna
yeah.
pass until you get it, and that's
deep.
why keep being in the same position that you're in.
Tell these guys, the youngsters out here listening, like the workflow they should follow, to get their shit on Spotify, Apple Music,
Yeah.
recording, all that,
them on
SEO,
game.
like just a quick little rundown of what they
Give
should
them
be
some
doing.
advice
Because
to the
I mean, some people don't have like I don't even want to say mentors, but like even know what to do. You know what I mean?
How to put the music up.
Yeah.
Which is true. I run into a lot of people that be like, well, how the fuck I even get my music out there? I'm be like, bro, look up a distributor.
Google.
Yeah, go to Google. Like, you look up a distributor.
Now it's so easy for you to get it done. I feel like back in the day it was low key kind of a little different. Now it's like you go to one stop shop and you're on everything.
The problem is too nowadays though, everybody wants things handed. So somebody will rather pay. Somebody would rather pay somebody. Can you just do it for me? And I'd be like, bro, you could have done it for $10. You gonna let this fool charge you $150? Like,
Yeah,
use your
but
brain.
but me and Vic will gladly take that.
Yeah, so we're gonna take that back. I'll be one of the
There's
people
a
to take the
market for
bag,
everybody.
but I'm gonna laugh when I take the bag. Like, he could have done it. Like,
Hey, but some
you know what I'm
people just
saying? Like,
feel more comfortable paying, or just because they're just like, I don't want to even stress out. I gotta just worry about being an artist.
that's deep, but in a sense, does that not apply to everything else in your work ethic? If I didn't pay for this, am I not gonna pay for that?
You're one of those guys that are gonna buy a ghostwriter.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
ghostwriter.
if this beat's
You're
not
not-
fire,
yeah.
am I really gonna make? Like, you know, it's like, is that gonna apply to
That's
everything
true,
in your
too.
life now?
That's true,
So that's
too.
how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, you go 1,000 with that type
I
shit.
like that. I like that.
Yeah.
You guys got any more questions before we start wrapping this up?
Yeah, he didn't finish the
Vic-
workflow.
Oh shit, my
This whole
bad.
time.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm over here getting off topic. So yeah, the workflow for people. So yeah, so first thing, if you're recording music, I would try to tell people, like I said, don't be so caught up on trying to find the best studio. Bro, you can get a simple setup with a regular computer. Like I said, even GarageBand. People are doing it on apps nowadays. What the fuck is that shit called? There's some app people are using. But like, as I'm saying, don't get too... Music is subjective at the end of the day. You can't tell fans what to like. You can be in the studio and pay
You
thousands
can
of
make that
dollars.
shit on GarageBand, boy. I'm fucking
Bro,
around.
I know people that have paid thousands to be in the studio and got fucking no streams. And I know people that didn't put some shit out that they just made. That shit's up. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the
it's
fuck?
popping.
Because it's like they believed in themselves. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
just put in that work. Don't overthink it. You know what I'm saying? You got some shit. Bro, Kanye records off his iPhone on his notes and transfers it.
Yeah,
Who the
and
fuck's
then
to tell you,
transfers it
you
over.
can't,
Yeah,
on your
that you
notes? You know what I'm
can't do
saying?
something.
Do that shit on your notes.
That's
So what I'm
smart.
saying is just put in that effort. So if you're right now and you're a creator, you want to do some music, figure out, okay, you got a beat. First of all, do you own the beat? First of all, because you don't want to run into an issue. I've had shit where you be like, oh shit, this nigga be like,
Have
oh.
you?
Yeah,
They checked
where it be
you?
like, oh, we gonna take your shit down, or all of a
Yeah,
sudden you
he
get a
said he used to
copyright.
rip beats
You
off
know what I'm
of
saying?
YouTube.
I didn't know.
No,
That's
I didn't know how many times you got flagged though.
Yeah, I got flagged.
I thought you
On
only got
LimeWire?
flagged when you got popping.
No,
Or
some
is it like if they hear it, or if that
they'll
little
hear it, yeah,
fucking thing
depending.
catches it, yeah.
Like even the remixes, like you seen, I did the Paint the Town Red. I had I had a La Bebe remix that they had. I had another. I had they have to get approved by the late, like for them.
Labels
Get,
you had to put
yeah,
up on there?
I had another Monaco remix with bad, but some shit they didn't approve that one. They're like, we're not letting that shit slide. They're like, we'll let you use some beats, not the other ones.
Damn.
But like certain shit has to go through certain shit like
Yeah,
that. So
they just
I
have
would
to
tell
ask
people, do you own the beat? Do you work with an exclusive producer? You know, like shout out Red in the Building. Like does most of my shit. It's exclusive, so I'm like, I know this
you
is
know
for
they're
them.
not gonna get flagged.
Yeah, so shit like that. And then
Not
I'll
a
tell
good
people,
producer.
okay, record your shit, bro. I tell people you can use go to Lander. There's a website called Lander. You could do mixing your shit by AI mixer. People, bro, I used to use that shit. Mix my shit by AI. It was when AI first came out. I'm like, I don't know how to mix shit. Let me try to mix
Been
it.
talking about ChatGPT and AI.
You know what I'm saying, dog? I used to try to use
2020.
AI mix this bitch. Like
That's
if it sound clean, it don't. We'll piece it up. But just putting, it's just I think it's
Did it do
trial
some
and
gangster
effort.
ass shit though.
What happened?
Did it do some gangster ass shit? With
Oh yeah, bro. No, it did its shit. That's what I'm saying. It had a few different. I'm
You're
like,
like,
people
hired.
don't know. People
How
are
much
like
a
this
month?
shit. $20.
It's better than the GarageBand
That's what I'm
song,
saying.
right?
Better. No, more and improved. Y'all not ready. No, I'm just like,
Is it paid
They
for
not
though?
easy.
it's paid for it.
Is it paid for it?
Paid for it. Honestly. But that shit's
Sometimes
dope.
you gotta spend that bread though. Like, if
Yeah,
you want
that's
that
what a
shit
lot
to
of
sound
people don't
good, right?
understand.
Like,
Yeah.
or you can just start it from the gutter. Like record on the iPad if you need to. Like, do what you gotta do. Like,
Yeah. And I think it's just about connecting with people, bro. Like, there's some people, that's what I'm saying. It's all about just dropping content at the end of the day. There's some people that haven't even dropped songs that be dropping freestyles, bro, that pop
All
off.
day.
And that's just how their way of connecting. And that's just what it is.
It's
So-
like, damn, you made over 150 freestyles, but not one song.
I'm like, bro, he dropped shit. I'm like, he going off on them freestyles. I'm like, his shit's up, but one day he
yeah,
gonna
they
drop
could
some
be
shit.
making money off those. Just
I'm like,
Nah,
one day he gonna drop
some of them
something.
go
Like,
up, like for real. Like
Just
some
do
of them
a
go up
freestyle.
off of the
It's like a
freestyles.
minute 30.
yeah. So I would tell people so go, get the song, get the beat, and then find a distributor. You know, I would tell people,
Like DistroKid or not?
I'll tell people, don't shout out DistroKid.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I wasn't gonna do it on
I'm not
camera. We're gonna
about
do it. No shout out DistroKid. No, and then don't go to a couple of these fucking fucking distributors that be fucking artists
Vic and
over
I
and
will
shit.
get your shit on there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Go
don't
to
know
some
the
better
few things about this
independent
show.
distributors
Oh, really?
and shit. You go to other ones that'll charge you a one-time fee that aren't gonna charge you
Every time you get
every
paid.
month and shit. And all of a sudden you don't pay. Now your shit's taken off. You wake up
Oh,
one day,
damn.
your shit's gone. You'd be like, what
Oh,
the
no
fuck?
shit.
You're like, damn, nigga, my credit card was late. All my music gone on Spotify. God forbid.
like
imagine.
that.
Damn.
That's how it
Yeah,
works.
they quick.
That's what they're
Just
doing now.
Vic's like this. Oh,
Imagine,
you didn't
bro.
pay today?
Literally,
2
huh?
seconds after you didn't pay.
Vic's like, delete
It's
it.
gone.
You find out you didn't get an email. All of a sudden,
It's
your
all AI now.
Your
No
shit gone. It's
Yeah,
like
it
that's
is.
crazy. So like,
hard feelings.
He's like, I didn't do it.
it's like
No
damn.
hard feelings. Vic's like, yo, you got that bread? I'm like, I look at my account. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you're like, bro.
Took money out.
You're like, I was a couple negatives. You're like, shit, just ran me
Yeah,
over.
ran negative. You ran me
my
overdraft
bitch.
fee, and I'm like,
Overdraft my shit, keep
35
it
back.
up.
So it's not my fault.
But like shit like that. So
Who
like,
would you use for distribute? Who do you use? Or you have,
I
like,
go
your
through
own
my
team?
manager. I go through Money Corp and shit like that. So my team and shit like that. Our band and shit. So I go through
Nice.
or Sparta,
Do you
which is through
have-
300.
Do you have full creativity on your like how?
Yeah, I got full creativity,
Can you
yeah.
talk? Yeah, so you have.
Yeah, I got full creativity, and that's the thing. I fuck with my management and shit like that. Is they let me do my shit. Is like
So you can drop whenever.
I can drop my shit. Now we do have conversations, obviously,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
where it's like, all right, drop a song, have a rollout plan. But I think because I'm so hands on with my shit, people trust me with that. They know I do my own marketing.
And
People
you've
know-
already done it before they got there.
Yeah, I think people respect. They don't got to babysit me. It's not like, yo,
Yeah.
we got to find this fool an editor. We got to find this fool that like
Yeah.
they're like,
You
oh,
do
he's
it
he's
all.
been doing his shit up to this point. He's been doing his own marketing. He knows how to
It's
run
easier
ads
for them.
Yeah.
to
So
manage.
obviously, not saying everything's perfect on my
they're
end,
just
but
looking.
like.
They're just looking out for your best.
But you
interest as far
definitely
as,
take
like,
a lot of things off their shoulders.
Yeah, exactly. Like not everything's perfect, but I do ease a lot of stress probably on their end. Like, okay, we don't got to watch a couple of these things. He's a little
Yeah.
more savvy on this shit. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so that does help.
That's
So
cool.
it's like, okay, when do you want to drop a project? When do you want to do this little promote? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So yeah, so that's always dope. You know what I mean? Other people I know don't have that. Other people are like, hey, dog, you fucking Mexican, you better make some Mexican music.
Have you ever had like a time where they're just like you showed them a song, they're just like, yeah, bro, this is not it.
No, like, no. Luckily, I have not. But I've been.
He's like, I'm out.
You're like, thank God. Yeah, hopefully they have some private combos. They're like, that's not it. That wasn't Bison. That wasn't.
Let's just tell them we're gonna hold on to that for a few years.
They're like, keep that.
Keep that in the vault.
Keep that in the vault.
They're like, for how long?
Never
Just keep it. Just
don't release that.
put
It's like-
put a tarp over it.
you know what I'm saying? But there's other artists. I've been in the studio with other artists where they have their managers. Like tell them, be like, hey, nah, rap about some other shit. I'm like, how you gonna tell some fool what to talk about if this is life? It's
That
like,
part,
that's
yeah,
not
that
hitting.
part,
It's
yeah.
like, hey, dog, nah, rap about some like crazy.
But that's all propaganda too in the big wig fucking industries and stuff like that. And it's like a lot of those fucking labels own most of the prisons.
No, this is
So
deep.
it's like, how are you gonna
And
tell this motherfucker to talk about being bad, and you own you own a couple prisons yourself?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
getting
yeah.
all
You're
these people
involved a
that
little
are
bit in the
involved-
madness
yeah, it
too.
makes it a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
more- that's
He's like, let's
too
get them there
much.
quicker.
Yeah,
no,
type shit.
exactly. That's what it's like with
That's
all
what it's
these
about,
YNs
yeah.
out here right now, bro. Like I got a homie. He's not a cop. He's a bounty hunter, and he was just telling me like, bro, he's like, YNs is just another definition. He's like, I used to just think of a young kid, and you know how we were when we were kids, and he's like, you see a fucking 18-year-old facing 3 murder fucking charges, fucking skipped out on bail twice, fucking like, and you're trying to catch this little motherfucker, and the little
Yeah.
motherfucker like $110 wet. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
You're like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Your average
with like,
rapper
with
these
like
days.
4
Type shit,
switches,
yeah.
4 switches and a stolen car. Like, what the fuck?
like, bruh.
Yeah, with his other little homies. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, bro? Like, he's like, this shit is just getting outrageous out here.
No,
bro. It's just all
1000%.
the music that's like coming out and so easily able to come out. Like, you know, if somebody's vibing with it, if they connect with it, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, and I think that's deep too. And I think that's why it's about staying true and authentic to yourself. Because I think a lot of people are stuck on, yo, is this the narrative that's cracking? Is this what's popping?
Yeah, exactly. It's dare to be different.
Hey, niggas
Yeah,
rapping about
dude.
niggas rapping about this.
Yeah.
Hey, it sounds like it's hitting, dog.
Yeah.
Let's rap about that.
Let's rap
That's
about
not.
it. Yeah,
you
no,
feel me?
that's not.
I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
No,
like saying I
hear
don't
that's why
fuck with
said,
that shit.
I
Like,
listen to your shit, it was
Just raising criminals.
different. Yeah, you just
don't. And I'll give it a ban. There's people that I see
Yeah.
rap that
Yeah.
that I knew when I was younger, and I'm like, nigga, that's not you. We're not gonna put them on blast. But there's
Yeah,
people that I
yeah,
be hearing
yeah.
rap shit now, and I'm
Yeah.
like. Yeah, we don't let you live your little fantasy story.
Yeah.
We don't let you live your little
We
fairy
know
tales.
be
You know what I'm saying?
chilling,
Like that's
dipping
cool,
cookies with
but
your
like
mama on the weekend.
you're like, nah, like that's crazy. People like to push fake narratives for bread, and that's cool. You could do that, but that's for them to deal with in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Dog. That people don't believe in God enough,
Yeah.
dog. That's a different
Yeah.
conversation. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, that's
so
a
that's what I'm
different
saying.
conversation.
So people are gonna push what they feel because they're not worried about what comes after, niggas. You know what I'm saying? I push my shit because that's what I feel is
Yeah.
right. Whether
Wow.
and that's what I'm saying. Not saying everything I push in my story is like perfect.
Yeah.
I be talking about bad shit I did too, but I'm keeping it
But
authentic.
keeping it real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So And I think
as long
nowadays
as you learn from it.
I think nowadays people are trying to stick to like, oh shit, I heard
Same
somebody rap
narrative.
about this. Let's get on that
Yeah,
topic.
Yeah,
same-
and it's so
same
funny that
topic.
you say that about like the like you know about how these kids are just like following like the trends and like
just a
following
trend,
like
bro.
the
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
yeah
I can't
because
even have road rage.
and how
I
you were
can't beat
saying
nobody's
how
ass
you were
off the
saying
car.
like a lot of these
You
kids
might
don't go
do
to
it
it.
Wilding the fuck
I
out.
got it good. You know, maybe I can't even.
Yeah, because you know how they say like
Shit.
we're the new we're the new adults. Like a lot of these like a lot of people these days, you know, they're starting to record their kids living a good life, and like a lot of the captions. I don't know if you've seen that trend where they're like
Yeah.
oh like recording my kid doing this so he doesn't turn around and say he got it out the mud. Like,
I got your ass.
Got it you in 4K.
Now I shot you in 4K.
4K.
Yeah.
My mom had the video camera.
No, I feel you on that. That's real though. And I think that's deep though. Because I think a lot of people are stuck portraying that image as well of like I grew up fucked up. And I think there's
Be
no
proud of like having a better upbringing.
Bro,
like that shit was rough.
I wish I grew up with some bread. I'd be bragging right now. I'm like, nigga, I had bread, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be rapping about
you
that
know,
shit.
I'd be like, I was
had
up
bread,
in the
we just
Mercedes
didn't
in
keep
middle
it.
school, niggas. But you know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah,
nah,
it
that's not.
wasn't
But I
like
wasn't.
But I think like people are stuck in like, nah, I got
Like, everybody wants to
trenches.
get out the
Gotta be the
mud, yeah.
trenches. It's the
like
trenches.
everybody wants to get out the mud these days for real.
type shit, and it's like, nah, yeah.
Who wants to be in that stuck life?
So-
So shit. You got any questions for us? You got anything freaking you want to add to the end of the show and kind of?
Shit, just want to say much love for the hospitality. Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all
bro.
for having me. Just
It's not gonna be
always
your
dope
last
connecting.
for sure. We always gonna be back.
Nah,
up on
definitely. Let me know.
Where can they
whenever.
find you?
Shit, find me on Instagram,
Yeah, what's your
Eldahrado, ELDAHRADO _.
H.
You gotta make sure to spell that shit.
That H.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
H is where it's raw, bro.
He said, "She'll fuck you up."
Yeah, the Eldahrado, bro.
But then,
That's
yeah,
what's
find
up.
me on all platforms. Run it up. Shout out R Baron. Let's get it. And
You
full lot of
got
ice
anything?
shit.
You got anything coming in the future?
Yeah,
that-
what projects
that,
you-
you want to
let 'em know.
Kind of just share that's
Yeah.
coming out future wise,
Run up the new
or
project.
any shows?
Run up the new project. Fortune favors the bold. Got a couple shows. I'm gonna have the official dates on those soon and shit like
Nice.
that. Got
Just
some
keep
lined
that
up
on
for
your
sure.
IG?
Yeah, no, for
We'll
sure.
be following them.
Definitely. And then I got a new single coming out next month, Yeeted. That's just gonna come out. It's just gonna be fire. So tap in. I'm gonna be promoting that shit. So yeah, much love to everybody, man. Let's get it.
Cool.
Yo, my name's Youngvic.
Yeah.
We got Eldahrado.
Eldahrado, we got
Alvarez,
and I'm Kingfosho. This is ounce 4 gram number 1. We're back. Shit, I appreciate
Let's
you
go.
for coming through.
He's gonna play
Nah,
some
I appreciate
exclusives
you.
right now.
Let's get it.
Let's
go.
Man, finally nice to meet you.
Chillin' on a late night, baby, where you find me? Baby got a cake right thick, probably 5'3", packs in the state like I'ma move it on me. No, I don't play like, probably got it on me. I be rolling cash, smoking hash, steady grammed up. I be going ape, nigga snail, tell him stand up. Your homie need a bail, bet he couldn't put a band up. Stand out, Ross in my section, I'ma stand out. Zoning on a late night, baby, where you find me? Trying to get my plate right, yeah, probably 5 G's. No, I don't play right, yeah, homie high key. I be ducking snake bites, hating, trying to slight me. My life is a playwright, I might call a Spike Lee. Working till it's daylight, sipping trace like iced tea. Rolling kale, smoking hash, steady grammed up. I be rolling kale. Strolling on a late night, baby, where you find me? Baby got a cake right thick, probably 5'3", packs in the state like I'ma move it on me. No, I don't play like, probably got it on me. I be rolling cash, smoking hash, steady grammed up. I be going ape, nigga snail, tell him stand up. Your homie need a bail, bet he couldn't put a band up. Stand out, Ross in my section, I'ma stand out.